everybody, it's Ryan Metzler here again, and today we're going to take a look at a party game. And you may be thinking, well, party games, Ryan doesn't really do that very much, and you'd be right. But when I do party games, they tend to be focused around words, categories, things like that. Now, this is no different. We're going to take a look at Word Slam. Now, Word Slam is made by KOSMOS. It's made by the brands, I believe, Inka and Markus Brand. And this is a game in which two teams of players are going to be trying to get one member of their team is going to be giving clues, and the other members of the team are going to be trying to guess a word or topic or title based on the clues that are given from these noun, verb, adjective, and other types of cards that are in here. This is all happening timed, and it's all happening while another team is doing it. So real quick, why don't we take a look at what comes inside of this box? We'll see how the game plays, and we'll come back at the end and get my opinions on Word Slam. So here you can see the components for Word Slam. Now this is a game in which two teams, the orange team and the blue team, are going to be competing to guess a clue that's on the other side of one of these cards. That clue will be dictated by this die roll, and the level of card you use, from easy to moderate to hard to like super hard, I guess, is determined by whatever you choose. So you can choose a pile, roll the die. Let's say that we're going to start with easy just for the purposes of this video, because I didn't look ahead of time. We're going to roll a 2. So the two players, one on each team, that are going to be the clue givers, will take a look at this card, and they will see what they can, what the clue is going to be. So in this case, number 2 is lumberjack. So the two players are going to be trying to use these cards here, and you'll see we have nouns, we have verbs, we have adjectives, and we have prepositions and other things here that you can use in order to describe this. So they're going to be thinking in their head, how do I describe lumberjack using only cards? Then we're going to flip this over. And they're going to start racing to see if they can figure out how to best describe this word by laying cards out on their individual racks. So the other team would, of course, be facing the other direction. But this player would start searching through here, and they'd say, okay, I've got a bunch of cards. What card could I use for lumberjack? We could use plant. Plant's not bad. We could use... this is hard. He's flipping through it. Man, plant. Okay, that's good. And maybe wood. All right, we got wood. So then we can go through those. We've got our nouns there. Let's see what we can get for verbs here. So we can see jump, play, speak, sit, shoot, smell, turn. Nothing really great there. So unfortunately, not a lot of options for chopping wood. But you could say, you know, maybe this is on, but we could actually say maybe no wood or something like that. You get the idea. You go through the cards and you try and best describe as quickly as possible the object or thing that's on the card that you're trying to describe. And all the while your teammates are guessing to see if they can come up with, from these terrible clues, lumberjack. And the other team is doing the same thing, so you can kind of be listening into what they're doing, all trying to get it before the timer goes out. Now, these cards get harder. Lumberjack's actually pretty easily. It could have been, easy, but it could have been syringe, or it could have been pretty woman. In the harder ones, we have things like tattoo, which I don't think is that hard, but maybe the descriptive cards aren't there to make it happen. But across these, there are different levels of difficulty, and you play until you get a certain number of points. To be honest with you, we never end up playing the actual game. We end up just going through cards, trying to see who can guess them faster than everybody else using the words that are available. But hilarity also ensues. So if that sounds good to you, there it is. That's Word Slam. And there you have it. That is Word Slam from KOSMOS Games and Inka and Markus Brand. Now, I kind of give you how to play in the intro, I gave you how to play in the how to play, and you get it again a little bit here at the end. It's very simple. You pick up the cards, you look through them, you try and find the ones that best describe what you're trying to get your teammates to guess, and you play them out. And it's a very, very simple game, but hilarity ensues as you're trying to search through these cards faster than the other team and find the appropriate descriptions. And the appropriate words not being there, the ones that you want, things like cut or chop, for example, with lumberjack, may not be there, and you're trying to find clever ways to put it together. And do so without giving too much to the opposing team, who can hear your team guessing, and also do it quickly enough so that you don't run out of time. And that's really the whole game, right? That's it. But the dynamic that comes together as you're playing this is really a fun one. Everybody's having a good time. Some people are getting frustrated you're not searching fast enough, but that's all a part of the fun, because then you try and accelerate more, and you make either mistakes or you put funny combinations together that everybody can have a good laugh about. So really, you know, not a whole lot of strategy here, not a whole lot to tell you about, but what I can tell you is that it's a fun game. And if you're looking for something fun to just pop out at the beginning or end of a game night, definitely check this one out. That's Word Slam from KOSMOS Games.